why I think you, as a developer or person who wants to be a developer, should be making computer games, especially now with AI and oversaturated game market. I'll tell you. So my argument about why you should be writing computer games, even if things are very grim, are actually about two things. First is fun factor, and second, the career advancement factor. Well, I haven't made talking head videos for some time. The battery in my camera was dead, and I replaced it. And I decided, I need to use the camera somehow. So I talked about the roadmap, I guess, and I was showing the process of making a game which I thought would be a solid game. There is a checklist of what I call a complete game prototype-ish. Check somewhere in the description, let me know if it's not there. But there is a bit of a problem. It is a bit of a trap to try to make a good game. It is not a trap because that's a bad goal. It is a great goal. But we also need to be realistic with ourselves. Successful indie game titles created by one person are an exception rather than rule. And one can look at that and think, well, if this is the case, I shouldn't probably bother making games. But I disagree. I think if you like making games, you should absolutely make games, just with a different goal. Instead of making a next awesome JRPG or something, think about something smaller. Can I make a bouncing ball? I made a bouncing ball, looks nice. Can I make it bounce a bit more realistic? It doesn't matter if your end result is going to be sold, going to be admired or called the best next game ever. It is just enjoying and having fun, doing something fun, something interesting, something geeky. There is also one other angle why I think you should be making games now. And this is the skill polish. AI changes the way we program. It almost eliminates the need for writing code yourself. It allows you indeed to write the code with high level of abstraction. But now, here's the thing. Reading the code, understanding it, and being able to write the code yourself are two different skills. One can argue that writing the code yourself is not as important as it was, but I don't think so. You can't really be a good architect or orchestrator of agentic development if you don't really know how to write the code in the first place. If you can't write a good code, then any code would look like a good code. But why games here? Why I'm talking about AI development and future of programming on this game development channel? And the reason is game development is fun exceptionally when you write it yourself. It's not about making the best game. It's about making a silly rectangle to move and then tweaking parameters and see it moving differently. This very much forces you to write the code by yourself because this is the sense of indie game development as a hobby. The process is the product. As a result, if you have this hobby, not only you have some fun, but you also have a competitive and to some extent unfair advantage over the peers who don't exercise or practice the skill anymore. So it's not only fun to write games, it is also going to be quite helpful in this environment because skills like writing code yourself without AI are going to be more and more rare commodity.